Hello, my special little ones. I'm Grandma Seelee, and today's story is called If I Were a Moose. And it was written by Patrick Clean, illustrated by Jenny Winston, and published by Discovery Books. If I Were a Moose. Koopy and Mama went walking to the market. It was cold outside, and it took a lot of imagination to keep warm. Koopy had plenty of imagination. Here we go. There's Koopy's house. There's Koopy and his mama. Look at all the snow, which is why it's so cold outside. Koopy's going to use his imagination to help keep him warm. Koopy asked Mama, "If I were a moose, do you know what you would do?" "I'd get myself some antlers and a furry coat too, then move into the woods so I could be with you." And here's the moose, Mummy Moose, and here's Koopy Moose. And they're in the forest, or the woods you can call it. "If I were a kite, would you fly up high with me?" "Oh yes," Mama said, "and we could dance up in the clouds and soar across the sea." Here's the sea, and here's Mama as a kite and Koopy as a kite, flying up in the high in the sky. Koopy thought for a while, then asked Mama, "If I were an angry dog and growled and barked all day, then what would you say?" "I'd say, 'My goodness, aren't you grouchy? But you just bark away. Even when you are a grouch, I love you more each day.'" There's sunny sky, nice garden, pretty flowers, and there's Mama, and there's Koopy as a little baby dog. "If I were a squirrel, do you know what you would be?" "If you were a squirrel, I think I'd be a tree, so you could sleep all right in my arms and play all over me." They are in the forest. There's the woodpecker up in a tree, and there's Mama as a tree, and Koopy in her arms. At the market, Koopy wondered about a lot of things. "Would you chase me from the grocery store if I were a hungry dinosaur?" "Oh no," Mama said. "I'd make sure you got enough to eat. Then we'd top it off with something sweet." Koopy liked being a dinosaur. Here they are at the market. All the fresh fruits and vegetables. And there's Mama, or that's Koopy, and there's Mama in the back. They're dinosaurs. Koopy and Mama had all their groceries and started walking home. "If I were a pigeon, would you make me fly away?" "I'd rather be the lady who feeds you every day." Here we go. There's Mama, and she's feeding the animals. And of course, Koopy is right there. She's feeding him too. "If I were a rainbow, Mama, then what would you be?" "I'd be the sun and shine on you for everyone to see." There we go. There's the sun. That's Mama this time. And here's a rainbow. That's Koopy this time. And we have a butterfly, a rabbit, and a chipmunk all looking upon them. Oh, and a frog. Can you see a little frog? "If I were a shadow, would I be as tall as you?" "Maybe yes, maybe no, since I would be one too." Here they are out in the desert. Cactus, a rabbit, more cactuses. And here's Koopy and his mama, and their shadows. If I were a parakeet, then what would you do? I think I'd be a cockatoo and fly away with you. They're in the forest. This is Mama as a cockatoo, and this is Koopy. And of course, monkeys in the tree. Koopy imagined more and wondered what else there was to be. A fish, a pig, a movie star, a fence, a cow, a racing car. There are so many things to be, thought Koopy, and there's only one me. Here's Koopy using his imagination. Here's fence, movie director, a magical fairy pig, racing car. Lots of stuff he could imagine to be. Koopy and Mama unloaded the groceries in the kitchen, and Koopy kept wondering, if I were a tummy, do you know what you would be? I'd be a couple of fingers and tickle you like this, see? Mama tickled Koopy, and they both laughed and giggled. Here they are in the kitchen. There's all the groceries they just put away. There's Mama and Koopy, of course. Then they snuggled on the sofa for a long time. Mama? Yes, Koopy. What if I were Koopy and nothing else but me? I can't think of anything that I would rather be besides my Koopy's mama in Koopy's family. The mama gave Koopy a big hug and a kiss. Koopy like that. They're there on the couch cuddling. Koopy and Mommy. And that's the end of our story. If I Were a Moose. Don't forget to subscribe to my page if you want to be updated on when there's new books. And remember, I'm Grandma Seelee. I miss you. I love you. And I'll see you again soon. Bye.